wearing red pants today. I never do that. I always wear black, but it's been a bit of a week. So I'm going to button this up so you can't see my clown pants. I got clown pants on, people. Wow. I'm here. I tried to put a little makeup on so I didn't look like death warmed over because I got big bags under my eyes. I mean, I don't look good, you guys. Now we're gonna lose the stream on Facebook right away. Why? Why? All right, there we go. There is that. What does this say here? What is happening here? I don't know. Oh, I don't think I went live. Oh, okay. Now I'm live. YouTube, hi. YouTube's good. Hi, Instagram. Facebook is back. All is right in the world. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. All right. I'm Sheena. This is the Tuesday broadcast. I call it I'm Raising Your Vibration. I'm back from the brink of whatever the hell this has been. I like how I put a little blush on to like make my face have some color because I'm gray, and it matches my fever blisters because you know you got to make sure that your blush choice matches your rash. Otherwise, it just is awful. But if you can make your makeup match your skin maladies, then everything in the world is going to be okay. So, yay. Wow. I can't even, someday I'll tell you about all that's physically going on with me. But I don't want to, and I'll tell you why. So when my best friend had cancer 6 years ago, and I don't have cancer, that I know of. But, I mean, nobody knows, but I don't know. She kept it quiet, and I understand why. Because people like to come on and talk about every horror story, everything that can go wrong, and even with friends, when I've mentioned some stuff that's going on, oh my God. Okay, so one of the things going on right now is I have a really bad ulcer. And I'll talk a little bit about why when I'm ready to talk. But I thought something was really wrong with me because I was having chest pains. And then I realized it was an ulcer. So no, I don't want to hear any scary stories. Let's not scare me. Scaring makes it worse. So let me just say that part. So 32 years ago almost, I was in a car accident. I had a near-death experience, and they put me on a boatload of anti-inflammatories, and I developed an ulcer. And I went to a gastroenterologist and said, this are the symptoms, and he said it's probably an ulcer. And he gave me a prescription for, you know, what's now probably an over-the-counter, like a Pepsid, and told me, you know, not to eat late at night and sit up on a wedge when I sleep and be careful of things that upset your stomach and yada, yada, yada. And goodbye, come back in 6 weeks. Well, now if you tell somebody that you have an ulcer, you go online, it's like, it lists every horrible thing that can happen to you, and this can happen, and that can happen, and this can happen. Look, people, an ulcer is an ulcer. It's the same ulcer that somebody got in 1600. It's not going to kill you almost ever. I mean, a cold can kill you, technically. But we just live in this hysterical world now where we're terrified of everything. And I am terrified of being terrified because I'm an empath. So when I say something's wrong with me, then all of you little budding psychics want to contribute your everything that could go wrong. And then I just freak out. So I got enough I'm freaking out about right now. I don't want to freak out anymore. But the case is, this is why I don't say things. So the things that I have are all manageable. But all of them happening at one time is what has not been manageable. One thing was not manageable, and now it's been fixed to the point where it is. It was the really bad thing. I think I counted 9 things at once yesterday. So, I'm okay. I'm here. I look like death warmed over, and I sound like this. But it's going to be okay, because I've been reading for clients the whole time. And if I hadn't told them, they wouldn't even have known. Everything's going to be fine. All is well. And I don't want you to worry about anything. And we're going to be good. So that's my story. We're going to have fun today. Today shall be fun. And we'll do some readings. and I'm plugging in a phone. I'm more worried about my phone batteries than I am about my battery. And we're all here. I was going to add TikTok this week, but I decided I had stuff going on. So we'll add TikTok, maybe this week. I just got to make sure that the camera that's going to be up here, that everything sits right and nothing falls apart. And I may have to get a screwdriver and tighten some stuff on a couple of these tripods and get everything ready to go. The other cool thing is I'm trying to find out a way to broadcast from locations. I'm working on that right now with my spirit nephew, Daryl, who is full of ideas. How would you feel if I went to Disneyland and I did a live from there, and I like read people that were passing me, not like Teresa Caputo walking up to people and being a nuisance, but just told you like this is going on here and this one over here and there's a ghost in this building. Anyway, I thought it might be a ton of fun because I went there with my best friend for Thanksgiving and her family. So our family went for Thanksgiving, and because my knees are shit, I rented a little scooter, which I was so embarrassed about. But I was so happy when I did it because I did the entire 2 parks. I went all the way around everywhere. I felt like I was on like one of those things where, you rent like that scooter thing at the beach and you go up and down. I was so excited. I didn't feel bad about it or anything because I don't think I've ever seen every inch of the park at once. Even when I was a teenager, and the park was smaller then, but still. I kept getting psychic impressions from people, and I keep getting ghosts. And so my spirit nephew and I have started at night. He likes to put on these people live stream from Disneyland, and they just walk around and they go to the rides and they show us in the gift stores. And I thought, oh my God, we could do one of those live on YouTube or here or wherever we just Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, wherever we decide to do it. And I would be live, and I would like mount a tripod on the front of the little scooter, and I would drive around and tell y'all what's going on with ghosts and what's going on with people and where they're at and who's got anxiety and who's doing what and who's worried about what, who's bored. I thought it would be a lot of fun, and I think you guys would really like it, and you guys could be interacting in the chat the whole time. I think it might be really fun. So I may do it on YouTube because the ones I've seen are on YouTube. So if you all would go now and follow my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Sheena Metal, that would be awesome because I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to do it, is there. Yeah. So that's that story. And then I was thinking other places, like I could go to Huntington Beach and I could do one on the pier. And like, cause people are walking by all the time and there's tons of ghosts down there. And I could just like sit on the pier and do a live. And there's all kinds of places I could go. Knott's Berry Farm here is the oldest theme park in the world. It's the original theme park. The first one that there ever was is Knott's Berry Farm. What a great old history, right? And I could so there's so much fun we could have if I took this on the road. That's what I'm thinking about, including doing a paranormal live from the Newland house, which I've been telling, have done with Mackie and Amanda. I love those girls, but I've been telling my best friend Kelly, who is the custodian for the Newland house, that I was going to do that for, 10 years. So I'd like to do a live paranormal from the Newland house too. And we'll just, live paranormal video, and we'll just start doing stuff. I think it would be fun for us to interact with each other more. Anyway, that's the plan. Hang on. Alexa, where's the thermostat set to? Oh, Alexa. She's been very ill-behaved. I think the whole Christmas is a lot for her. I think there's Christmas lights everywhere and things going on, and I think she's just got a lot, she's got a lot going on. Maybe she's got trouble. Maybe the holidays make her sad. Maybe because her family members are all in other people's homes and they're all separated from each other. Maybe I should get her a friend. What do they call that? Like a hub? You get like one in each room so that you get better reception. Right now I just yell, Alexa. She's real good about the fact that I yell. All right, if you want a reading, send me a text message, 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. Follow me on Instagram. That's just your second homework. Right now, go. Instagram.com/Sheena Metal. You can see pictures of my Christmas decorations, Cullen and my first Christmas in the house. Slowly but surely, I'm going to photograph every Christmas thing and put it up. It's just taken me a while to get to absolutely everything. But I will get there. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch to put up here. I got to do more of these. All right, I will. I promise to do 2 a day. I've got other areas I haven't got to photograph the outside. I'm about to finish the outside. It's pretty much finished, but then I got something else to add to it. And I've got some areas in the little dining room, and so there's more stuff going on that you haven't seen yet. All right, 818-437-0886. Send me a text. Why was I over here? There was something I was doing over here. Okay, Erin, did you send me the link, or Emery? Somebody sent me the link for today, so I can put it up. Emery, will you send that to me? Erin's probably putting links around right now. That would be awesome. Sharing the link around. Do 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 do. Share that link around. Do 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 do. Emery or Alyssa, would one of you send me the, or Mary Beth, send me the link to the live right now? That would be awesome. Thank you, Emery. I'm just going to put a couple links up really quick so we can get more people here for our healing circle. You guys go out and tell your friends. Share the link around. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm a little scattered. I'm on some drugs. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever's calling me from Jacksonville, Florida, I can't answer the phone. I'm live. We're gonna have a little schooling. I think it might be a good idea for you all to get a pen and some paper. That would be awesome. Let's have a little schooling right now while I do this. Let's go to school. Number 1 rule, write it down, people. Jacksonville, Florida, 904 area code. Write it down, people. Do not call me during lives, because how am I supposed to pick up the phone and talk to you when I'm doing a live, right? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Why, oh, why? Tell me why? 3 times, 3 voicemails. I adore you. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. But why? Okay. Tell me why. Okay. All right, we're going to change out this link really quick. Okay, so here's the next thing. Get your pen and paper and repeat after me. The Facebook inbox. I love you guys so much, and I don't know how many ways I can tell you I do not check my direct messages on social media. Instagram people have gotten it. TikTok people have gotten it. YouTube people, there is no way. You just leave comments. I'm behind on those, but I will get to those. Those are fine. Because public comments help people. So I don't mind if you want to leave me a bunch of public comments, even on these lives after the lives are over. The DMing on Facebook, I don't want to have to close my box, but I may have to. So I hadn't checked my box for a month because I've not been feeling well. They've been busy. Here's 5 times when I checked the box. First of all, there was a shit ton of messages in there. And I went through them all and we're good. But this 5 times. 5 times. Somebody is in my direct message box. Same story, 5 times, 5 different people. Somebody goes to my DM and sends me a message because a troll has approached them. Okay, better to do that by texting me or WhatsApping me if you're international, but they DM me. And they don't hear back from me because I don't answer my DMs there, like I say, every 5 minutes. Then it's more and more frantic, escalating messages, direct messages on Facebook. The final one being, well, you're not answering me, so you must be the troll. And then they all blocked me. How could I be the troll? How could you not know the difference in sending me a direct message on my actual page where the live videos are and a troll with a different name who contacts you? Why would I be the troll? I'm telling you guys, I don't answer my messages there. If I do, it takes me a really long time. I'll answer a whole bunch and then it goes to the bottom of the list again. I am giving you my personal cell phone and telling you that you can contact me directly. Okay? Isn't that good? Isn't that what we all want? To contact Sheena directly? Christopher James, are you the Fort Lauderdale person that keeps calling me? Honey, how can I answer the phone? I'm here doing a live. You guys. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. All right. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to get these links out. That's 2 lessons for the day. We might have a third. Is that 2? 3. That's 3. Don't call me during lives. Don't ever call me at all. Just text me. I'm usually with clients and I don't pick up the phone. Number 2, don't DM me on Facebook. I have given you my phone number. Text me. If you can't text me because you're international, then WhatsApp me. It's the same number, but you put 1 in front for my country code. Number 3, don't get frantic and then freak out and decide I'm the troll and block me instead of blocking the troll. Text me. If you text me, I will explain it all to you. And I will walk you through it. And I'll show you how to get rid of the troll. And all will be well. But you have to come and talk to me. You know, when I was little, my mom watched soap operas. She loved the Channel 2s. Anybody watch those with their mom? Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, Guiding Light, As the World Turns. Before Bold and the Beautiful, there was Capital. Before that, it was Search for Tomorrow. Edge of Night. Oh my God. That goes back to when I was born. I don't know the ones before that. Anyway, she would always say, because the couples would always have these problems and break up, right? Or they wouldn't get together. And she would always say, you know, in this town, and she would name whatever the town was on the show, like on Young and the Restless, right? It's Genoa City. She would say, in Genoa City, nobody would fight if people just talk to each other. And I think that's true. We need to open up communication and talk to each other, and not always by text. Like, actually sometimes have a phone conversation. Now, that's very hypocritical, so I just told you I'm too busy. But I will have a text conversation with you. I will talk to you here and answer anything you want me to answer with my own voice. But when we don't communicate, that's when things get broken down. And so when I say to you, if you want to avoid a troll, text me directly, but you decide you're going to DM me, and then when I don't get back to you in 5 minutes, decide I'm a troll, it's counterintuitive, right? So let's work on that, okay? You text my phone, 818-437-0886, and then readings are coming. just going to put these links up. It'll literally take me 5 minutes. Do, 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 do. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you guys want to help me with something? Do you want to be my holiday decorator friends? Okay, so in my front yard, I have 2 blow mold Santas. Do you know what those are? They're the old plastic Christmas decorations. I collect them. If anybody's ever getting rid of any blow mold Santas or any blow mold any holiday, send them to me. I probably have 20 of them, but I brought 2 down from my other house and I have them here. One is a Santa, one's a Santa with a reindeer. So my best friend got me a little live tree for outside. So cute. It's like about maybe 2.5, 3 feet. And it's beautiful. So I have a little table and I put the little live tree on there. And I decided I wanted to go Christmas colors because my tree inside the house and my decorations inside the house are all multi-lights. Are you following me? So the tree has a strand of clear, a strand of green, and a strand of red. Well, now, yesterday, I was gifted 2 beautiful 4-foot artificial trees. And one comes with, manufacturer, a strand of clear on it. The other has nothing. So here's my question. If the tree is in the middle, the little tree with the Santas on the side, and I put the other trees next to the Santas. So it's new trees, Santas, live tree. I'm going to put a strand of clear on the other tree so both will have clear. But do I do one in red with the clear and one in green with the clear? Or do I do multis on top of the clear? Do I make them match the little tree? Or do I make them different than the little tree? And go. Tell me what you think. As a matter of fact, text me. Text me what you think. 904 area code Jacksonville, Florida. Are you seriously calling me again? What do you understand about texting? I'm sure you're a very nice, lovely person. I'm messaging you right now. Please text me. All right. All right, what do we think about the decorating? I tried to call both the best friends, and they're both busy. I thought I was done decorating. Now I have to wrap. That's the next thing. And I have a tiny, tiny thing I ordered coming, I think tomorrow or Wednesday. And then I might be getting one more thing this week that somebody might be picking up for me. Very excited. Michael Krause is a winter wonderland, man. Cullen does not know what to do with himself. He's so excited. Okay. I'm putting these links around. Sharing the links around. Do, 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 do. Everybody good? Okay, I'm gonna read your replies as soon as I put these links out. I just have a few more links to go. And we're all set. Thank you all for not pointing out that I look like utter shit today. I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh dear Lord. You know, when you look at yourself in the bathroom lighting, probably not where we should all be looking at ourselves. And I just have these like big bags. You can't really see them on video that much. It's funny because I always talk about how, oh, the camera's so harsh and the camera makes you look worse. I gotta tell you, I think I look better on camera than I look in real life. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I think I look worse in real life. All right. Did I finish this? If we could say some continuing prayers for my friends who are battling cancer right now, Steve and Stuart and Sean, S-E-A-N. Stuart is S-T-U-A-R-T. I would love that, my friends. I know those are my go-tos, but those are three parts of my heart that need some prayers right now, and I would love you all for that so much. All right, let's see what we says. Alicia says, no question this week. Wanted to tell you, thinking of you and hoping you feel better this week. Also, you look beautiful on all of your lives, and so does Cullen. Cullen's a looker. He's like a little cat model, right? It's hard to be in the house with Cullen. You're like, yes, I'm the ugly one. Because Cullen's like, man, I'm going to be on the cover of Cats Illustrated. Then she said, I think maybe the two new trees match the one decorated with red and green and clear lights. Maybe do the red and green opposite each other. I thought about that, like pulling them apart and then putting them in so it's one red, one green. Maybe for next year. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I was thinking about that. So I think I'll do one red and one green, maybe. Let's see if anybody else said anything about the trees. Okay, so who is this? Alyssa said I would be cute. It would be cute to have the middle little tree be the character and bookend it with white lights. Little needs to be the star. Okay, I thought about that too. That's really good input as well. Really, really good. Yeah, that's Alyssa. That's good. Somebody said I'm OCD. Who is this? This is Jennifer. I'm OCD, so I vote match the trees, both in green and red on top of clear. Okay, so you think I should do a green strand and a red strand on both trees, Jennifer? Or one red and clear and one green and clear? Because I think if I do one red and clear, one green and clear, then like Alyssa said, the little guy that has everything becomes the star. That's what I'm thinking. And I purposely found a little star for the baby tree, but now I'm like, do I need to get tree toppers for the other two? This is the thing with Christmas, right? You keep saying, I'm done. And then more things happen and you buy more things and more things happen and then you're not done. And this is how I've wound up with two houses that probably each have a room full of Christmas. Because you keep saying, oh, I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Oh, but you know what I'd like? 2 more tree toppers. Maybe they have them at the Dollar Tree, right? And then you just go crazy. Did anybody else send me a tree thing? Somebody said match the little tree. This is, I gotta get you guys all on my phone. I need a whole nother life just to do that. From the 956 area code, whoever you are, thank you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start sending you guys out now. A little message. Message of love. Message of love. One red and one green, somebody said. Okay. All right. I like the red and green. I did the inside in multis and I love it. I wouldn't do it any other way. But I think I want to do the outside more theme. Maybe the whole outside will always be theme. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But I will tell you something. I think I like the multis because the inside Christmas tree, and this year we just have a tiny tree because I don't have all my ornaments down here, nor did I bring all the ornaments down from the attic in this house. So we just have a little tree with, but I like on the actual tree, somebody said don't mix. Yeah, I get it. I think on the actual tree, I like a lot of stuff because the ornaments come in many different colors. Somebody said, I don't know what the background looks like, but I think a contrast of colors would help it pop out. You see, I thought about that too. That's Dee Dee. I thought about that too because I like the way the multis look outside too. I like it all. But your inside tree always has a lot of stuff, I think, because your ornaments are all different things, right? If you guys see me wince, it's because I'm in a lot of pain. I just thought I probably should have taken some Tylenol before we did this. All right, Cameron says one color on each. Is this a new number for you? Question mark. Cameron, is it a new number for you, honey? Or is it a different Cameron than it was? I'm just sending these things out to you. Hi, everybody. I need your first, last name, and your email address. Match the little tree, somebody said. Yeah, I like that too. You guys are so great to send me Christmas tree advice. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, Diane said she used purple and white lights. No, I like that too, but that kind of contrasts with what I got going on with the little guy. See, here's the thing. I was going to do originally red, green, and white on the inside tree. But then I saw after Thanksgiving that Lowe's had a sale on the multis for like they were like $250 a strand or $298 or something. Anyway, they were too good to pass up. So I went and got 4 strands, and I put one on my curio cabinet that is empty right now because I just got it, but it's going to have spiritual treasures in it someday. And I put then I put it down so it goes up around the curio, down on the floor, up over the dresser, like, and then up over the other dresser, which is what holds the TV, and then down and up onto the fireplace and down. and then it comes down along the bottom down along the bottom. So it goes up around the mantle and then down on the bottom of the fireplace. And then on the end of the mantle is where the little tree is. So then I realized I was short a strand, so I got another strand. And I also had a strand of bigger ones that I grabbed from my house that were just like right inside the door of my other house, so I grabbed those. So the inside tree has some bigger ones because I do like the bigger ones too. I like the little guys, but I also like the bigger ones. So, so the inside tree wound up being like a mishmash of fun. But the little, and then I decided I wanted an outside tree. I was just going to bring the Santa down, and it was just going to be Santa. And then I realized I had two Santas really close by the door in my house in the city. And I was going to bring them both. And then I thought, oh, you know what I'd love is a little tree. And I wanted to go get another little tree like the one I'd bought, and they were all out. So I called a bunch of the grocery stores where I got it, and there wasn't one anywhere. And then one day I got a message from my best friend, and she said, go look at your patio. And I went onto the porch, and she'd brought one, and it was all tied up outside there. So then I decided that I was going to put that on there, and then the two Santas. And then yesterday, I literally just lucked into these. A neighbor just was giving them away, and they're beautiful. They come in they look like they're in little pots. They have like a little plastic stand that almost look like they're in little pots, and they're so cute. And so, I just got super excited, so I'm excited. All right, are we good? Hi, period. What's your first and last name and email address and company name? Question mark. I'm putting you in my phone, period. Katie, you're going to be up first, but I want to get some of these out. Oh, somebody said, Lisa said, I say white light so the little one stands out. Yeah, I thought about that too, but then should I just put one strand on the other one, or should I actually get like extra clear so they're really lit up? I like a tree that's really lit up. I even thought about that maybe my little guy wasn't lit up enough. It's a tiny tree, and it has a 100 strand of white and a clear 100 strand of red and 100 strand of green. So, I mean, you'd think it would be so much on that tiny tree, but it doesn't look like it's that much. It's very strange. I think the multis just naturally look like more because there's only two 100 strands on my other guy, and that one strand of like maybe 50, but it's probably more like 30 of the bigger lights. And that tree is actually a bigger tree than the one that's outside. I think the multis just make it look brighter. I am live on Instagram right now. Mary Beth, are you on Instagram? Emery, I am live on Instagram. I think Mary Beth is there. You guys are great. I don't do general readings. Send me a specific question. And make sure I have your first and last name and email address. You guys are being really good. Oh, I love that you guys are sending me pictures of your trees. Oh. Very nice. Oh shit, I don't think I made Emery. Emery, are you a mod on YouTube? Katie, you're first, and then Carrie. Katie and then Carrie. I'm almost done putting these out. Oh, somebody said, I hope your friends who are battling cancer are doing well. Thank you, sweetie. That's Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. So far, so good. They're very strong people. Very sweet people. Very strong people. All right, Lisa said extra white lights. Really light those things up white. Alyssa's on YouTube, but she's not a moderator yet, and we have a troll, a sex spammer. Because for some reason we tried to add her one night, Emery, we couldn't get it to work out. It's on my list. Everything's on my list. Okay, June and Jen and Emery are on Facebook. Julie, where are you? Julie Lampert, you're somewhere, right? I think Mary Beth is on Instagram. All right. Next year, when I have more of the house opened up, we're going to have one in the living room, one in the family room, maybe a little one in the dining room, a little tiny one in the breakfast nook, maybe one in the foyer, maybe one in my bedroom upstairs. We're going to really go to town with trees because I've got a bunch of, like I've got a 5-foot artificial somewhere. I think I have another artificial in the attic here. I know I have one up at my city house. And eventually, you know, I'm going to decorate that place too because that remodel comes after this one. And I just have a ton of everything. It's going to be so fun to bring it down and look at it. Maybe between Christmas and New Year's, I'll start bringing that stuff down and organizing it so I can take what I found and sort it, put it in those ornament boxes right on the side what it is. Oh my God, that's my dream. That is my dream, to have Christmas totally organized. Yeah, so it's wonderful. All right, I love you guys. Here we go. Katie and Carrie. Make sure to share the link. All right, Julie's on Facebook, Emery. She's with you. Welcome, everybody. Remember, if you want to book a private session with me, I'm happy to send you my rates. If you guys want to see a picture of my tree and my mantle and a couple other things, a cute picture of Cullen hanging ornaments, go to Instagram.com/Sheena Metal. And you will see some cute stuff there. What I'm about to put up is the new ornament. I got an early Christmas present. Cullen's Aunt Kelly got us an ornament for the tree that's super cute. So everybody's so into Christmas this year, and I think it's so awesome. I'm super into it. The only thing about Christmas for me is when I get to this place where I'm almost ready and all I have left is the wrapping, then I wish I had 2 more weeks until Christmas to just enjoy the time and have everything be done. And everything's not done because I'm probably going to Home Depot tomorrow to pick up more lights. So have we decided on the red and the green? Is that what we're doing? 1 strand of white, a strand of red, a strand of white, and a strand of green? Is that the plan? Is that the consensus? And people are going to start putting down what they think. And I want my mods to send me the consensus. Claire, will you send me a text message? And I'll send you my rates. 818 818-437-0886. Veronica, same thing, 818-437-0886. Who wants my rates for private sessions? I also do energetic healings and cleanses. And I do, I have workshops, I have crystals, I have all kinds of specialty sessions, mentoring. Just send me a text message and we'll talk about all of it. 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. All right. I think I'm just going to do one strand of clear and one strand of one color on each tree. And then the little one will stand out because it'll have more lights. And then next year I might get fancier with them. I'm literally ordering them right now. You guys were so much help. So much help. And I thank you. I have to go 2 places to get them in stock. All right, we did it. Then I'm going to call Dollar Tree and say, do you have tree toppers? And I have to drive tonight to like kind of far away to go to a place I picked up a present for for my other best friend. And I have to go pick it up, and it's a late night pickup at someone's house. It's a late night pickup at someone's house. Yeah, I'm super excited about Christmas. That's why I got so sad when I was so sick and I was miserable and I didn't do anything. I mean, I had all these places to go and I went because I didn't want to be no-showing. And then I just got so sick and I'm like, I can't do anything anymore. Oh, tomorrow is our Yule party. It's our Yule party here. What were we going to do for Yule? We were going to do I was going to do something special for Yule. Does anybody remember what it was? Somebody needs to remind me because Yule is tomorrow. What was I going to do for Yule, everybody? Something. Does anybody remember? Somebody text me if they remember. I remember we talked about it here, right? You guys, everything's going to be okay. I see a lot of you are not feeling well. And thank you all who are asking about how I'm feeling. That's so wonderful. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm going to debut the doll. Yes, Roan. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I just told you his name. It's Roan. It's Roan. Rowan. R-O-A-N. Oh, I want to debut him now. No, we'll save it till tomorrow. I can wait. I haven't showed him to anybody. And I also have another who's was given to me by a neighbor because her roommate didn't like what the spirit, she said, that was in him. And I'm like, I'll take him. But he's not a doll. He's a stuffed lamb. So maybe we'll debut both tomorrow. He normally sits on the mantle, the lamb. I might put Rowan on the mantle too. I was going to put him here in the office, but he might like to be on the mantle when Christmas is over. Although he's very Christmassy looking. That's right, it was the doll. Y'all do that tomorrow. We'll have a Yule party. Bring snacks. Julie said that's my little girl's name. Rowan? The Irish name? Yep, it's haunted doll night. Yep, we'll do it on Yule. He just told me that was his name, so. Okay. Oh, yeah, Rowan with a W is Julie's daughter's name. Yeah, same name, just spelled differently. The R-O-A-N, I think, is more of the ancient spelling. Same name, period. R-O-A-N is the more ancient cultic spelling, I think, period. Alyssa, I'll get over there. I know they get pushy. Pushy, pushy, pushy. The international people are like, don't forget about us. We're the international people. All right, Katie, you're up. And then Carrie. All right, you all have the virtual tip jar now. You've all got a reply. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Sheena, it's Katie. I've been worried about my overall health a little bit, but sometimes I don't care. Depression sucks. Will things get better and when? I'm slowly losing myself. Yeah, sweetie, things are going to get better. You got to knock off the substances, honey. It's not good for you. It's not good for your body, and it's not good for you, and it's not good for your organs. That's the number one thing, okay? I don't want to get too specific, but we've got to get all the toxicity out of our body. And I know you think that's going to hurt the depression, but that's actually going to help the depression. To detox. Drink a lot of water. Let's detox a lot of stuff out of our body. And you're going to feel so much better. All right? That's the start. So the trick to the depression is, and we all have it, right? Some worse than others, is not to say, I'm depressed, so I'm not going to do this. It's to say, I'm going to do this to get rid of the depression. Does that make sense? That's really what it's all about. All right? Okay. Okay. All right? Okay. Julie, yes, your daughter's name is very Gaelic. But there are different kinds of Gaelic. Right? Because as the world became modernized, so did names. Like the original spelling of Sean is S-E-A-N, but there's also S-A-U-N, S-H-A-U-N, and there's two kinds of spellings. S-E-A-N and S-I-A-N are the original Seans. But I believe one is the masculine and one is the feminine. But there's also now S-H-A-U-N and S-H-A-W-N. And they're still Irish names, but Gaelic is so weird and it's so hard to figure out the pronunciations that I think as the Celtic world became modernized, I think that we all started to change things to make sense, right? So, CN, for example, I had a cat named Seamus, Seamus. All my cats have the ancient Gaelic. And literally at the vet, people would say, sea moose? Whose cat is sea moose? I mean, really? Sea moose? So now you'll see Seamus spelled Shamus. So, yeah, but all mine have the original. So Molly was Malle. Aaron, obviously, Eirn. Even older for Aaron is Eire, but I spelled hers Erin. Liam, Laim. Megan was Megan. Meagan. So I use all the traditionals. Cullen is just Cullen, the way it is. So, yeah. All right. Text me if you want a reading. Carrie, you're up. It's going to be okay, Katie. It's going to be okay, Katie. Carrie, you're up. Carrie says, everything feels so unbalanced and falling apart right now. What is it and what can I do? Well, a lot of it is all this Capricorn energy and that the new moon in Capricorn that might kill us all. I think we're all feeling that way. Unbalanced and either under emotional or over emotional. There doesn't seem to be any in between. All over the place. All kinds of stuff. A lot of it's what's going on in the ether. So give yourself a break. And also Yule is a very heavy, intense, emotional day. Because it is the welcoming in of the darkness, right? It's the shortest day of the year. And here in SoCal, I swear to God, it gets dark at like 3:45. I thought when you were down this way, I guess it's the opposite. I guess when you're the farther south you are, the shorter the days are. So, yeah, I was in Montana once in the summer, and it didn't get dark until like 9 o'clock. It was so cool. I could never go to Alaska when it's always dark, but I could totally go when it's always light, because I can sleep in the light. I have no problem sleeping when it's light out. I actually like it. But yeah, all the dark. If you're in the UK, WhatsApp me, 1-818-437-0886. That's 1-818-437-0886. All right, my friends? WhatsApp me. Yeah, Julie, I love the original Gaelic spellings too. I originally did that because I was going to get a tattoo. I'll tell that story in a minute. Katie followed up by saying, toxics are slowly killing me, but depression makes you not care, so it sucks. No, Katie, that's not good. You got to get those toxins out of your system. Toxins are killing you and making you think you're too depressed to give a fuck. You got to get off the stuff. You've got to get clean. Seriously, have got to get clean. All right? We're not messing. We're all going to say some prayers right now that Katie gets clean. It's not good, baby. Everything in your life will be ruined. If anybody has not received a message back from me, I think some people are getting their missing today. We're hitting and missing. So I was going to tell you that story. I'm sorry I'm rambling today, but when I don't feel good, sometimes you guys get a little bit of the rambling. So, so somebody sent me a picture once, Julie, and it was, so when the Romans invaded the UK, the British Isles, the Romans were the first ones to bring cats to the British Isles because Romans had cats from the Egyptians. They were the first to bring domesticated cats. So somebody sent me an ancient drawing. I will find it on my laptop at some point and I'll send it to you. An ancient drawing of, it's basically ancient Celtic art, but it's a cat. And it looks like a cat in the middle, a dark cat, and then it has a circle all around it with Celtic knotting. So I was going to get that as a tattoo. And then inside of the ring, so the cat's in the middle, right? This is the ring. This is the outer ring, the knotting, and then the inner ring. And then inside the inner ring, I was going to tattoo the names of each cat, leaving room to get more cats, right? I've had 6 now, so maybe that would take up half the circle, like really tiny, all their names. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, then I have to make sure their names are the ancient Gaelic spellings if I'm using ancient Celtic art. So that's why I decided to do that. And interestingly enough, because my cats are all foundlings, except for, well, Cullen is, but because he was 3 days old, they knew how old he was. And his birthday is April Sunday. It was Easter Sunday, April 4th. I gave them all Celtic birthdays. So Aaron's was St. Patrick's Day. I base it on how old they were. What month they were born in, because the vet could tell, because, you know, when they're 5-6 months, they can tell how old they are. Megan was Beltane. Seamus was Samhain. Liam was, I just blanked on what it's called. It's February 1st. It's the Feast of St. Bridget, who I love and work with. Even before I really worked with her, that day stuck out. Lou, I can't think of what it's called, but it's one of the 4 quarterly Celtic days. And Molly was Halloween. So, yeah, they all have very magic days. Cullen's the rebel because he has a Western calendar birthday. But yeah, I still kind of, if I ever got a tattoo, but then, this is what's so sad, then my mom said, well, instead of getting a tattoo, why don't I just make needlepoint it for you? And then she didn't get to do that before she died, which is really sad, because my dad was going to draw it out, and she was going to needlepoint it. And that just would have been so bitchin'. All right, Katie's going to quit all the toxins tomorrow. Let's all say some prayers that Katie goes cold turkey and goes sober tomorrow. Honey, if you get sober tomorrow, you're going to even be feeling normal by Christmas. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right, let's see who's next. All right. Darnisha, you are next, and then Wendy. Darnisha, and then Wendy. Carrie says, I hope to see you again at the Improv. I used to broadcast from the Hollywood Improv 4 times a year. And then COVID. Then COVID happened. So I would like to get back there too. I miss my family there. All right, Darnisha, you're up. Darnisha says, when will I meet my future husband? Oh, Darnisha. Hang on a second. I did that one already. Hang on. Hang on, folks. This is what happens when I'm sick and I can't remember shit. Oh. I just hit a wall of pain, guys. Just hit a wall of pain. Hang on, we'll get through it. I'm doing something, so at least I'm doing something while I sit here in agony. I started Dead to Me. That's sure a fantastic show. That's something positive. That got me through yesterday when I was in agony. Man, I just hit a pain wall. I wonder why. That sucks. All right, Wendy, you're up. Wendy, you're up. And then Danielle. All right, Wendy says, hang on, I'm trying to get to the end here. Hey, Sheena, my father-in-law's in the hospital ICU. We are praying for a miracle. Is he going to pull through this? I mean, it looks like yes, but then it looks like, honey, there's going to be another problem. He needs to make the decision right now with spirit of whether he wants to stay or go, because they are definitely giving him the choice right now. All right. Keep me posted, okay? All right. It looks like he's going to get better from this, but then it looks like there's going to be something else. All right. I'm sorry. All right, Danielle, you're up. Danielle says, I'd like to know what's going on with my husband and my relationship. Has he or is he cheating? And will he confess soon? It depends on what you mean by cheating. Has he physically laid down with somebody and done the do? I do not see that. Is he flirting with people online and talking about it and a little phone something? I do see that. Is he going to confess? No. No. You guys just need to talk about what's going on with you and fix the communication problem. He's got a lot of problems with his own ego. You know what I mean? Like loving himself and having a healthy ego. Yeah. He's got a problem with that. He needs to learn to love himself so he can learn to love you. Does that make sense? So true. You guys are truly the best. All right, here we go. I'm sorry not doing more readings today. I think maybe I overestimated how great I would feel, but I'm here. So hang tight. Okay. Remember, I don't do generals. You've got to send me a specific question. Send me a specific question. Maritza says, hi Sheena, I want to know if I'll finally find someone special that is meant for me. Thank you. Absolutely, sweetie, but it's going to take... it's going to take a little bit of time still. Remember to keep working on you. Remember, the closer you get to true love with yourself, the faster it'll happen. Okay? Oftentimes it's really about how much you care for yourself. Does that make sense? So important. Okay? Okay. I'm on WhatsApp. I'm coming for you, international people. Look at me go, international people. You're all getting message back. All right, you guys are doing great. Okay. Oh, somebody said no reading for me tonight. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. Country code 44. Just wanted to say I'm glad you are feeling less pain today. Sending more love and light to you and Cullen. Get some Tylenol if you need it. We all understand. Oh, and also said do the clear and see how it looks. You can always add the red and green. Yeah, I bought the red and green. That's how I am, right? How's everybody doing? Okay? We hit 100. 100. All right, let's see what we got. If you want my rates, did anybody send me a text for rates for readings? What's going on with that? I saw people in the chat wanted them. Oh, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Sorry about that. I've got to start putting everyone in my phone. I've got your info. I just haven't had the time to put everybody in the phone. What's going on? What's going on? Carissa says, will I get a place soon? Absolutely, sweetie. Looks like the next 90 days. You will get one, okay? Peggy says, could my grandson have been saved? Sweetie, no. It was his time. Okay? All right? I don't want you to beat yourself up about that. All right? Okay, sending you love, love. Daniel says, my specific question is the ghost that I see still around me, and if I have seen him, does that make me psychic? Yes, still around, and the answer is not always. Psychics see a lot. But sometimes a non-psychic person just sees something that's there because it's presenting itself energetically that huge. Does that make sense? You could have gifts, but you might just also have been in a place where this thing is attached to you for some reason and it's totally broadcasting itself. All right. Just answering some texts. I'm taking a picture. Hang on. We haven't had many visitations lately, have we? What's going on? How come you're not coming to say hi to people? And hug your mommy. He said, 'cause mommy, you've been sick, and I hug you all day long. I'm done. I'm done hugging you. All I do is hug you, mommy. Doing my rates, sending you guys my rates for private sessions. I'm so sorry, period. I only work with folks that I have their information because I have to guard against trolls, period. Yeah, lately a lot of people have been texting me and they don't want to give me their info. That's a trend right now. And I know it's because they're trolls. They're trolls. Big trolls. Because honestly, you'll text me from a phone number, but you won't give me your name or your email. I mean, for me, a phone number is much more personal. But I think the thing is that, remember, I don't do general readings. And I'm not going to argue with people about it. If you're not going to tell me who you are, then I don't feel good about it. Oh, man. Just hit another pain wall, folks. Goodness gracious. Sometimes it just never ends. Okay, who do we have now? I'm going to be doing a lot of text readings tonight. I have a $25 text reading. It's one question. And I have a $50 text reading. It's 3 questions. If you guys want to do a more expanded reading tonight, maybe think about that. Just send me the information. You guys, I love you so much. But I'm going to have to stop. I'll be back tomorrow for the Yule show. I'm sorry. I just hit a weird wall. I love you guys so much. And please follow me on social media everywhere at Sheena Metal. The YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. That's your homework for tonight. Also, I appreciate you being here and putting up with me in this condition. Sheena Metal Spiritual is my website.com, SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. Go check that out. We're here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific time. Tomorrow is going to be the Yule special. I will introduce you to both my haunted babies. And text me for my rates. Let's book a private session. Let's order some crystals. Let's take a workshop. Let's do an energetic cleanse. I love you all. Until I see you next time, seek peace, live in love, lead with kindness, embrace unity, always raise your vibration, and remember that you are love and you are loved, and I am loved by you. Whoever just put what a joke, I am really, really not feeling well and fresh out of the urgent care. So I'm sorry that you think it's a joke that I didn't feel good enough to stay and do more readings, but sometimes you gotta have the milk of human kindness in your heart, Natasha. And if it were you and you were not feeling good, I would be kind to you. So I'm sorry everybody didn't get their free reading, but you're going to have to come back tomorrow because I'm not feeling well. Okay? I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Natasha, I'm going to find your text because I think maybe this is something we should talk about not live. Oh, you're the one that doesn't share the personal information. Well, there you go. There's my answer right there. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.